Hello and welcome to Irondice mode, session Riodon 9, I want to say.
I think so. Yeah.
If it's wrong, I will be. You can shave me in the comments. Our total mountain of viewers. Anyway, it has been a little bit. We have not recorded a session since like the week before Christmas, and now it is almost the end of January. So. Yeah, we would have had one more session out, but I got sick. I had eye cancer. Not quite, but I had
Absolute scrub.
fucking bleed out of my eyes and die, and I can't look at a computer screen disease. It was terrible. My eyes still have like big fucking pockets under them from the time. It's been pretty bad. I had a regular infection. But, luckily for our hordes of fans, I forgot to upload Riodon 8 for like 3 weeks. So it wasn't uploaded until after New Year's, when I got home from Honor of the Nerds. So it sort of has been like an even content rollout, just with bigger gaps anyway. Speaking of our hordes of fans, we actually had a fan meetup where we met 100% of our active viewers. And we got something from him. You know, him. The 100% of our active viewers, man. Yeah. Ta-da! Beware the badger.
Yes, it is. The camera is mirrored, so it's hard to read, but it says beware the badger.
It's only mirrored for you. Because, the recording has it not mirrored.
Oh, okay.
But the recording does show me mirrored because it shows my own view of myself. So in the recording, you're not viewed mirrored, but I am. But for you, you're mirrored, but I'm not. So
it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Anywho, beware the badger.
Beware the badger.
What it says.
Mine says the people's DM. It has a RuneScape symbol. I think our viewer guy just wanted a wizard's thing, a magic thing, but I don't play RuneScape, so he had to explain to me it was a RuneScape symbol.
And mine is just a badger. It's a cool badger.
I mean, the badger has become your spirit animal in Irondice mode, so it is your arch rival.
Spirit animal, more my arch enemy.
Yeah.
Generational enemy.
Speaking of generational enemies, Riodon, would you mind recapping where we were last time?
Yeah. So last time, a lot of kind of. Not very closely associated with each other events happened. We started with me going fishing for a bit, actually trying out fishing rather than hunting, and it went alright. Although I went to the lake, the big lake on the map, and I was gonna camp there for a night, but I ended up getting ambushed by some kind of water snake thing that was traveling through the ground. And there was a whole shenanigans thing about avoiding that and not getting killed by it. It went pretty well though. So in the morning after that, I traveled up to the river and fished there instead because I did not want to fish in the lake anymore.
Yep. And
fishing went pretty well. I got some good fish, some decent fish. Yeah, it was pretty efficient way to get rations. But then I almost died to a snake in my boot.
Yeah.
But luckily the dice gods really wanted to know where the ant thing would lead, so I got out of it alive. And then I also got ambushed by goblins, where I kind of ran straight into a spear. What's it called? A spear brace.
Yeah.
But it was fine because the dice gods really wanted to see where the ant thing led.
Yeah.
So I got out of that too, alive. After that, I went to look at the villages, or the farms rather, where I did some arson, and there I spotted some kind of, presumably some kind of maybe adventurer group or whatever that would be called in this setting. That are presumably there to deal with me. And at one point I saw some kind of hawk, I think it was, that seemed to potentially be a familiar that was scouting around, and it saw me in the forest. So after that, I had already planned on doing this. After that, I took a night stroll from the forest to the southern part of the high hills below, south of Valles, because I want to go back to looking for people to recruit potentially. And then I just traveled around the high hills a bit. I saw smoke from Valles where it seemed like the people were dealing with the ant thing. They were creating some kind of fire barrier. If that's the length of the ant thing or not, I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess.
Yeah.
And at that point, I also encountered some kind of, I think, some family unit. I think it was. It was a few bandits. We talked for a bit, but nothing much came out of it. They didn't really seem too willing to do terrorism.
Yep.
And then that's about it. I went to sleep in the mountains, and I leveled up.
Yeah, you did. And speaking of that level up, let me just look real quick at when your class gets proficiencies and stuff, because I was worried that I might not have given you one. Let's see here. Really, the DM screen doesn't have this? Well, that's bullshit. I need to open up the worm. D&D, purple worm. Proficiencies. Novel proficiencies 2. Here we go. Priest. Yeah, you should get one every 3rd level, which means you should get one level 4.
Non-weapon proficiency?
Yeah, so you should have 4 for your initial ones, then you should have for your languages, and then you should have 1 more.
Okay, is that a weapon and non-weapon, or is
yes,
it
you get a weapon
one?
proficiency and you get a non-weapon proficiency.
Okay.
Actually, wait.
Is that the same for druid?
You should have had it already at level 3, actually. Because you get weapon proficiencies every 4 levels, and you get non-weapon proficiencies every 3 levels. Did you get one level 3?
Nope. I've had swimming, local history, directions, and fishing, hunting since the start.
Okay, well, you should have another slot. You should have had it for a whole level.
Alright.
That's a level 3
well,
thing. And you get your next one level 6.
We can... Okay.
Do you want to figure it out now, or do you want to take it at the end of the session?
We can do it at the end of the session.
Okay, cool. Great. Do you have any ideas of what kind of thing you'd be interested in, like vibes-wise?
Without
looking at the list.
Look through the list.
Without looking for the
not
list,
entirely
I was looking
sure.
for vibes more so than like this one.
Okay, yeah. Maybe.
Not important. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay, well, you are in the mountains. George has left. You are once again alone. They weren't particularly interested. You had some grunting, very masculine philosophical discussion with him. And then he fucked off.
Yeah.
With some mutual respect,
but
also mutual disinterest, I think.
Yeah. By the way, do I get XP for the summary? As usual,
yes, you can have 100 XP for the summary because it's been so long. And that was actually pretty good. It helped me get back into it really easily.
Need to.
Thank you. Well done. What are the plans?
It feels greedy to ask for XP over the summer, but it's just like it's something
I
it's
did
a
establish
part of the
it.
routine. So
Yeah, I established it.
Yeah.
So, I just always forget it because after you do the summary, my head is rushing with all the things that have been summarized to me as I try to like fit in everything in my head, so I forget to give you XP.
Yeah.
Okay. Well done. What are your plans for the morning as morning comes on the Sunday, the 21st of October? I have written October with a K in my calendar, so it's in Swedish. Nothing else is in Swedish in the entire document. But the K snuck in there.
Very particular October.
Yeah. Why do I have pliers on my computer desk? I have no idea.
Don't ask me. I haven't been to your place in like a year more.
Something like that. You notice that my couch is gone?
So have I noticed that?
My couch is gone. Well, my couch is there. My couch is not my bed.
Hasn't your couch been on the other side of the table?
No, it's always been like there's always been like the big couch area, and then there's been a bed behind it. But now the couch is the bed, and the bed is gone.
Oh, okay.
Yes. I have more floor space now.
Interesting.
Woo. Anyway, sorry for
now
interrupting
you can dance. But yeah. Anywho, back to D&D. I'm basically just planning on traveling around the hills for a while, and just trying to get to know what kind of people are still around. That's my main. That will make my goal for coming here. That's what I'm planning on doing.
Okay.
And seeing if anyone is interested in the cause of destroying the current status quo of Valus.
Gotcha. So are you traveling more south or more east, or what's the direction?
I don't think I've really been over here much, right? Because I came from the south initially, and I kind of just like traveled. I think I kind of just traveled like up here.
Yeah, wait 1 second. I'm just gonna make it so the audience can actually see the map. Yeah. There you go.
So I guess probably like I'll go like in this direction.
Okay. Makes sense to me. Cool. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Your movement speed right now is pretty low.
Yeah, so I'm not getting very far in a day, but that's okay.
Yeah. Let's go to like...
I have a few days of rations to spend, so...
You're a human, you're walking in... Hills steep, I think I can qualify this as.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're more steep than they are rolling. Or mountains low, pretty much. That puts you at a movement speed of 3 miles a day.
Oh, is it that short? I thought I had a little bit more when I was traveling over here.
I think I gave you 4 there. I gave you the rolling hills modifier, which comes out to 6 actually, and then but here on the southern part of it, I'm giving you the steep hills modifier, which cuts it in half once again.
Yeah, okay.
I think the southern ones are just worse than the northern ones.
Are there any kind of trails that I can follow, or am I just
there is
just
a river
walking
valley.
over, like...
There is a river valley that runs through the center of the southern high hills and exits through this river here, right? And if you move through that river valley, I'd give you a higher movement speed. I'd put you back to the 6 miles per day. But then you can only really move in like that very specific order.
Yeah, I guess I would probably... I'm not sure if I know about it, but I guess I am traveling in this general direction, so I would probably come across it.
Yeah. But that one just takes you back south, back to your homeland.
Yeah. I guess it would take me like 2 days just to get to the river valley.
Yep. Mountains are slow.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I travel. Basically, I try to look for people on the way, and also potentially things to hunt. I guess just like not really like actively hunting, but trying to like look if there are potential hunting targets.
Gotcha.
Because I have a few days rations, but I might spend longer here. We'll see.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be moving this slowly. And obviously, I try to keep an eye out for threats. I make sure to look up.
Yeah, give me a hunting check. That's a perfect
14.
success, right? No, wait, it's 13 for your hunting.
Yeah, that's a 1 over, so it's perfectly fails, I guess.
Yeah. Well, no, it would fail the most of the 20, but
okay. Well.
It doesn't really matter. Let's just go through this. I actually did a bunch of reading over the holidays about second edition stat checks. I think we've been playing them a little bit wrong. When I say that you critically succeed when you roll your stat, it's less of like this is a critical success and more it is like this is the best you could roll. If someone has a 15 wisdom and someone else has a 12 wisdom, and the person with a 15 wisdom rolls a 14 and succeeds, and the person with a 12 wisdom rolls a 12 and succeeds, the 14 is still better. It is just that the higher you roll while still being under your stat, the better. So it is the best possible, but it doesn't have this like magical bonus of a critical success. It is mostly matters for contested checks.
Okay, well, I mean, I don't think we've really had situations where the critical part mattered.
No, not really. So... I've sometimes been nice because I've been hyped, but yeah. The critical stuff is mostly just a combat thing in second edition.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, it is in 5th edition too, but no one really cares about stuff in 5th edition. Yeah. I think that you walk around most of this day, and you just generally head east, right? And you're maybe heading like downhill for a lot of it as well. And you're stumbling around, and so you're seeing the like, how do you put it? The natural
topography?
What?
Topography?
Yeah, the topography and just the natural beauty of walking down these hills, looking over, and you spot this river valley heading back west, you know, southwest. And you're going to have to make a choice if you start heading uphill again soon, or if you want to continue down towards this river valley. And it's as you're thinking about this, as dusk starts to set in, that you're coming to like a natural resting place where there's a little bit of a cliff that looks over like a steep part, so you have a good look over the place, and there is a cave opening right there, right behind you.
But I think I think I'm gonna like, when I see the river valley, people tend to live near water, so if I want to find people, it's probably a safe bet that they would be around the river.
Yeah.
So that's probably where I'm gonna. I guess this cave, I will check it out.
Okay. How do you check it out?
I think I'll first just approach it carefully, sneak glance in a bit. I'll probably won't see much, so I'll probably end up using produce flame to get some light. But yeah, I'll check it out without magic first. Right.
Yeah.
So I don't like enter into the pitch darkness or anything.
Yeah.
More just like take a peek inside, try to listen, in case there's sounds.
What catches you out is the smell. It smells a little bit like like death in here. But as a known hunter, you recognize the smell of a somewhat fresh carcass. It's maybe been laying around here for 4 days, 5 days, something like that. Somewhere deep in the darkness.
Okay. This cave, like how dark is it? Is it just like pitch black?
If you get more than like 10, 15 feet into it, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. How much is the? How loud producing is produce flame? Equal to brightness of a torch. Okay, a torch is like 20 feet, I think. So yeah, and it lasts 1 round. A round is 10 minutes.
A round is
1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
Turn is 10 minutes.
Yeah. I keep misremembering, but yeah. I guess I'll produce flame and start heading a bit into it.
Yeah. As you light up or produce flame, you quite quickly see quite a bit into the cave, right? And as you do, on the edge of your light radius, you spot the carcass of a goat laying on the ground.
A normal goat?
Yeah.
Not a Henry goat?
No. It's a normal looking goat. Look, goats in the forest was weird. Goats in these hills are expected. They live here, you know? Like...
Yeah. Fair enough. So yeah. Do I see like the entire cave at this light, or?
No, you can tell that it goes deeper than you can see right now.
Okay. In that case, I guess I'll keep going a bit deeper to try to find a wall.
Yeah.
But obviously, I try to keep track of see so I don't get ambushed or something.
Yeah. You give me a perception check then.
Yeah, because my top priority is trying to find out are there other creatures in this cave right now.
Yeah.
Perception 9.
Yeah, that passes.
Passes.
You notice that as you get a little bit further in, there's basically 2 main paths that twist out from this place. There seems to be like a main thicker path that goes straight forward, and then around where the goat is, there's a smaller path that cuts out to the right.
Yeah, so it seems to go pretty deep then.
Yeah. You can currently see maybe 100 feet into the cave, and it keeps going past the darkness as far as you can tell.
Oh, sorry. In that case, sleeping in this cave feels kind of dangerous then, because there can definitely be things further in that could be living there. So I will probably, I'll probably leave the cave and try to is there any you know? Is there anything around that would match my usual type of sleeping place?
You don't really have time to think about that question. Because as you turn around and getting ready to leave, your passive perception check gives you the sound of something moving outside of the cave.
Outside of the cave?
Yeah, where you came from.
Damn.
Something.
Okay.
With a 9, I think that's actually good enough that you know that this is something quite large, and it seems to be snarling.
Okay. In that case, you said I hear it?
Yeah. You hear like a.
I guess I instantly turn around probably when I hear that. But see, do I see anything? Is it outside the cave entrance?
Not yet.
Okay, well, in that case, I will probably try to. I will probably. Let's see, can I put out my produce flame, or do I need to throw it? It's all.
You can probably just throw it at a rock wall otherwise.
Spell. No, I can snuff it out anytime because if I were to throw it, it would just come back if there's duration left.
Okay.
No, I can snuff it out.
Yeah, you snuff it out.
Okay, I will snuff it out and
You're in darkness.
try to, try to be in total darkness. Get like close to a cave wall. Probably, not close to the goat. Probably.
Yeah. Do you want to head into that thinner path on the right, or do you want to head deeper into the back?
I will probably. I'm probably not gonna try to head. Actually, how wide is the cave?
The cave is maybe 10 foot wide. It's a pretty big cave, and then it's maybe like 2 meters-ish tall. And you've been walking in here, and there is a side path that is maybe like 5 foot wide at most on the one side, and then the cave seems to continue deeper in as its main form here.
And the side path was the goat near the side path.
Yeah, it was near where the side path started, but like you either pass by the goat and go further in, you stay more shallow than the goat, or you take the turn around where the goat is.
Okay. In that case, I think I'm gonna try to stay in the wider part of the cave.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna like in the like totally dark part. I'm just gonna like push like up to the wall, on the not the side that the goat is on the other side.
How much deeper than the goat do you go?
I mean, probably not much deeper. Like probably pretty near, but just because if I'm near it, that might disguise my scent a bit. But if I'm too near it, whatever this thing is, it might be going for the goat, and then it might discover me in the process. So I'm basically just trying to stay on the side and stay undetected.
Yeah, you try to hide best you can in the darkness. Can you give me a D100? We're gonna improv a check here. For something. Second edition...
Improv, like, stealth check, I guess?
Yeah. Second edition is kind of bad at stealth checks. Second edition doesn't really have a concept for this, so...
Yeah.
41. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, if there is a proficiency like that, I feel like something like hiding would probably be a very fitting proficiency for me at this point.
We can look at that when you look at the list. Especially if you survive this, then you have a good reason to have gotten better at it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I do hide a lot in general.
You do. Yeah. So you're sitting there, right? And you're watching the cave opening like you're one beacon of light far away. I guess I'm probably like crouched down in like sitting on my heels type of way. And it is at this moment that the entire cave opening, that is like the shining beacon of light in your distance, is suddenly almost entirely blacked out as something walks into this cave. It's blacked out on the wide angle. The like top area is still cut in some light, so whatever's walking in is not like 2 meters tall, but not that far away from it. And is covering the width of the cave quite well.
Okay, in that case, when I see this,
it has the light in its back, right? So it's really hard to tell the details.
Yeah, but when I see this like size, it's pretty clear to me that this thing, if it's heading into the cave, it's gonna head into the direction where I'm standing right now, and not the thinner part. So I'm gonna try to sneak across and into the thinner part of the cave. near the goat thing.
Are you trying to do it quickly, or are you trying to do it undetectedly?
I mean, I'm trying to do it undetectedly, but like it's how deep am I into the cave right now?
Probably like 50 feet something.
50 feet. Okay, then if it's only 10 foot wide, then like I'll try to do it sneakily. But if it looks like I'm detected, I should have plenty of time to sprint.
Yeah. How about you give me D10 plus freedom? And I'll give this thing a surprise roll. Oh.
Ooh, 10.
Okay. It is not surprise, so it gets an opportunity to act. Let me give it an encounter check. 1 second.
I mean, if it acts before me, would it have even noticed me at that point?
I basically am letting it. It's going to spot you when you move. So I gave it a surprise check to see if it was surprised. Now I'm giving it an encounter reaction to see if it has what kind of reaction it has to seeing you. You know. You are definitely indifferent. I would qualify you as. You're not threatening. You're not hostile. Yeah, you're indifferent. It is also indifferent to you, so it's not going to roll into initiative with you. So you swing into this side path, and this big, snarling, hunking, fluffy creature moves up, gets to the goat, and starts eating, functionally blocking you in.
Yeah. Yeah, like how I'm in total darkness, I guess, right now. I basically like moved into it to the extent where it shouldn't be able to like reach into and reach me if it's. But other than that, I stay mostly put and kind of just
here.
Wait there, and I try to listen, and like I assume I don't see anything, but I try to listen and like feel on like further in part, so that like I don't suddenly. I guess I'll probably even like keep my spear pointed in that direction.
The further in part?
Case like something. Yeah, in case something like were to jump me, then they might skewer itself.
Yeah.
And I'll keep the shield. I'll keep it. Yeah.
How about you give me an intelligence check first? See if you can identify this creature by its general behavior now.
Okay. That's the 20. 14. I'm not that intelligent.
No.
That fails.
No, you're gonna have to rely on your own instincts then. So you can still go like, I think it's this. That's still fair, but I'm not gonna tell you anything. My
best guess is some kind of owlbear or something, but who knows? But yeah, I'm kind of just chilling and like while it's eating and stuff like that.
Yep. It's eating. And you head a little bit deeper in, but not too much. You have your spear cocked in the opposite direction. And that is when... You're not, like, stabbing in front of you, right? You're just, like, holding it still.
Yeah, I'm probably only, like a few meters away from the creature right now.
Yeah, okay.
It's basically... I'm basically just, like, out of its reach. But as I said, I'm pointing the spear towards away from it, towards the other direction, towards the deep end.
Okay, yeah, no,
I'm not stabbing. I'm just like kind of essentially bracing it.
Yeah. In that case, I think you're mostly fine. Yeah, you're kind of stuck here. It's eating, and it's not being very quick about it. And you're sort of trapped. It can't really reach you. You're pretty safe. But you can't do too much to it either.
Yeah.
If you get in range to stab at it, it can definitely like paw at you, you know?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to wait it out to see if it leaves.
Yep.
To go sleep somewhere. If it decides to sleep right in front of me, then I guess we're sleeping together, probably, maybe.
That seems to be where things are going.
Yeah.
as you
All
spend
right.
more and more time here for the night, I think it's pretty difficult to sleep. Eventually, I think that Riodon in this situation does get a pretty good idea of this creature for just like as your dark vision sets in.
Does
As your
does the creature is it just like sleeping after eating the goat?
Yeah.
Did it straight up just lay down to sleep in front of me?
Yes, it is literally laying down
Yeah.
in this spot. If you try to move out, you are going to touch it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's basically like using this opening as like a butt scratcher.
Yeah.
Which is a decent opportunity to attack it. You can definitely get a surprise round, but then...
Yeah, maybe. But okay, I mean, okay, you said...
Yeah, if you spend the night here, and you let yourself be blocked in and you don't attack it, eventually your dark seeing, you know, when you don't look at light for a long time, you start seeing a bit better, even with faint light. And eventually you start making out the outline of this cave bear.
Cave bear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so actually, I'm like waiting, and like if it like actually falls asleep, if it like actually seems to have fallen asleep, I think I'm gonna do like a hit and run.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to it and stab it, and then back the fuck off again out of its reach.
Okay.
Cause like if you're gonna be too relaxed around me, I'm not gonna be nice to you.
Okay.
You're gonna block me in.
Sure. You go up to stab it. Give me an attack roll when it's sleeping. At like...
Yeah.
You can have like +4 on it, dude.
Okay, let's see. I have +2 normally as well, so I get +6 then.
Yeah.
16.
16. That is a hit.
I stab it in the butt.
You stab it in the butt. It's not
And
a
then
crit.
yeah, I try to back off immediately.
Give me damage.
Right. Is it a large creature?
Yes. Huge, actually.
Huge, even. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I deal 1d8 then.
Yeah, this thing is 12 foot tall. It's
Oh my god.
fucking enormous. Like when it
One
stands on
damage.
its hind legs, you know?
Yeah, just 1 damage.
Just 1 damage. Riodon is scared shitless. Let's do
I mean, he is doing like a stab and run, so he's probably not stabbing very deeply.
Yeah.
Or he's trying to do that at least. I'm
Let's
not sure
do
if you're
like,
gonna allow me to do that.
I'm trying to find a good tense music for this. How about like... it's difficult. This music is fine. Yeah, you stab out at it for 1 damage. And I get to take away the lowest hit die entirely. Nice. There we go. You've killed off an entire hit die from the creature. Amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, because one of them rolled a 1.
It probably has like 5 at least. Probably more. 5 might be low for the thing.
Potentially. I will
It has,
say,
like 10.
you know that hit dices are d8s, right? This is a healthy
Yeah.
bear. I have, except for that one hit die that rolled a 1, none of the other ones have rolled less than a 5. I have rolled good HP here. I will give you that advantage of knowledge. This is a strong-ass bear. Well, the bear wakes up. And it grunts. And it goes... And it looks around. And you have stabbed it to wake it up. I thought that you said you were going to do a sneaky run, but then you stabbed it. So now it's definitely awake.
Yeah, I mean, you said it was blocking me, right? So
Yeah, it was pretty much blocking
up.
you. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could probably, like, you know, climb over it, but yeah, you stabbed it.
That seems very dangerous.
Yeah, it did, it did. I'm not saying that was a good idea either, but... Well done.
Yeah.
You have stabbed the bear, and then you have backed off. And I think when you back off, you go more than, like, just out of range distance, right?
Yeah, a little bit more, but not that far in.
Yeah.
Because I'm still wary of there being something else in deeper in the cave.
Yeah, you go a little bit further in. And as you do, you notice that you're stepping in something that's further in here. You're stepping on the corpse of a bugbear who is just laying there, looking starved.
Oh.
Oh. The bear paused in the entrance, but can't quite reach you.
Alright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
The bear swings a little bit at the sides of the opening, trying to widen it.
I guess at this point I basically just kind of wait to see if it decides to move on or if it's gonna just lay down and sleep here again.
Yeah. It also waits. It's staring, it's pawing at the edges a little bit. It's trying to dig you out, but there's rock walls here. It's not an easy dig at all. It's very difficult. Yeah, I'm giving it like open door checks to dig away small bits of cave open, but it's not doing very well.
Okay, yeah.
What do you do?
I think so. Do I have any kind of? You said I have like a little dark vision. I said in like a little bit. Do I have like any sense for the passage deeper in, or is it just like?
It's not very
still
deep.
Completely.
The passage you're in right now is not that long. The offset.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
you get to the bugbear, and that's like the end of it.
I can notice the further wall.
Yeah. Beyond the bugbear, you're like, okay, this is a dead end.
Okay, so then I know I'm safe from behind. Honestly, in that case, I think I'm just kind of I should be pretty safe then. And just kind of sleep for the night, like actually sleep.
You want to sleep while an angry cave bear is burning away at the edges of your cave entrance. I mean, look, it's not making good progress, but if you give it 8 hours, it could get to you potentially.
I mean, yeah, I'm probably not gonna like fall asleep right now, but like, surely the bear is not gonna keep going for like forever. It's gonna like, it's in the middle. I woke it up. It's gonna go back to sleep again. Surely, right?
This is a belief that is possible to have.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna wait for a bit to see if the bear calms down.
I will see if the bear calms down. Now you are threatening. Ooh. There's this one moment when you're waiting and you're looking at the bear, where the bear looks into your eyes as well. And the bear seems to see something in you, and the bear just starts running out the cave.
Oh.
And it's gone.
Interesting.
The goat is mostly eaten.
Alright, well, I'm gonna take this opportunity then to get out of the cave and try to find somewhere I can actually sleep.
As you exit the cave, you see the bear running down a little switchback pathway down towards the river.
I'm wondering if it sends like the thing that's attached to my my holy symbol or something.
Potentially.
And that's like, it's either that or it just straight up like somehow got intimidated by my presence. I'm not sure what else it could have been. But yeah, I guess we don't question that too much. We just we go to try to find a sleeping place, because it's probably pretty late at night now.
Encounter overcome. Huh? Perfect.
Yeah.
That bear still had 31 HP left. That was crazy.
Yep. Basically, my plan there was like if the bear like doesn't like realize that I'm annoying and let me get out, then I'm gonna try to sleep it off and then arson it.
Mechanically, what happened is that the encounter reaction table has flight options, but lore-wise, what happened, I leave it up to your interpretation.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah. Because I flavor the mechanics as well, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool. I love that even when you're threatening or hostile, there are still friendly reactions they can roll. They're not common, but they can happen.
Interesting.
Actually, no. When you're hostile, it can't roll friendly. But when you're threatening, it can.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense, I guess. Like diplomacy, trying to use diplomacy instead of in a hostile. Yeah. But yeah. Anyway.
Those reactions are rolled on 2d10s as well, right? So they're getting the edges is really difficult.
Yeah.
Cool.
Do I manage to find any kind of usable sleeping place?
Yeah, you can probably climb a little bit and eventually find like a decent place that works. Of course, there's never going to be like as good of a sleeping place in the hills as you can find in the forest because it's not your habitat. But you find something that is as functional as you've ever found in the hills, you know? You're moving down towards the central little valley area. There's more shrubbery and trees here compared to like the peaks, which are more barren.
Yeah.
Okay, and we sleep it off.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
It is pretty late when you start sleeping, so you're gonna wake up a bit late. So tomorrow's going to be a bit shorter.
Yeah.
We'll penalize your walking a bit. Let's write down.
Let's see, how far have I gone now? I should be like... Guess I'm like here.
Yeah.
Not very far.
Something like that. Let's start off the next day with an encounter check. No, not an encounter check. What am I saying? Those I do secretly all the time. Let's start off the next day with... you can do 1 HP and you can do spells if you need to.
Yeah, right. I have 5 first. Oh yeah, I don't think I actually... Right, I woke up immediately. I never refreshed my spells. Yep. I only had 3 spells there.
Yep.
Okay, so I have Cure Light Wounds and Entangle already. I'm keeping those. See, I'll check it. Okay. I think I'm gonna take an invisibility to animals, and then just gonna check. No. I'm gonna take a firelight, because that might be useful as a torch kind of thing.
Okay. You're including that you have more spell slots now, right?
Yeah, I have 5 first level and 2 second level.
Gotcha.
I guess I'll take a second invisibility to animals. That might be useful. And then I'll take a this flame, and what should my last thing be?
Choices.
Yeah, I don't have that much. I'm not used to having more than one second level.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I guess I'll take heat metal in case I come into contact with hostile humans
Okay, cool.
or something.
You do that.
Even though these people might not be in full plate armor or something, but they could potentially still have armor if they're the hostile type.
Swords, otherwise handles.
Yeah.
Even if wrapped in like a leather grip, it's still gonna go through.
Yeah, I mean they can drop those, so
Yeah.
it's not as efficient.
I mean that's still good.
Yeah, I'll write down the list.
Yeah, cool. Well done. We go to Monday the 22nd of October. And what are the plans for the day?
Same as yesterday.
Cool. Continuing down to the river, see if you can find any civilization.
Yeah, well, any people, rather. That's the spell list.
Perfect. Care to
I actually have
100?
I have 100 or not 100. I have 7 spells in total now.
Cool.
74.
Interesting. Well done. You travel down and you'll get to the very start of this river today. The one that is invisible on the map until it cuts out towards the south.
Yeah, like down there.
Yeah, but it starts all the way up here. It has some trickling coming down from the hills here, and then it all just moves south, you know?
Yeah.
When you get down here, we're gonna change the music a little bit.
Change the music.
You get down here, and as you do, you come across some in the distance. I think you can see them before you even get particularly close. In the distance in the river, you can see some people bathing.
So is this when you say in the distance? Is this when I'm traveling down?
Yeah, you're traveling down towards during the day, you know, and you get that like you're probably gonna get to the river by a day's end.
Yeah. So by the time I actually get down there, there's no people there.
Yeah, they'll probably be done bathing by then because you see them way before them. But you see that there were definitely some people bathing in the river, and like when you bathe in the river this early on in its flow, it's less like swimming around and more like getting down, sitting in the river, and like splashing over yourself, right? Because it's really shallow.
Yeah, just to get clean.
Yeah, pretty much. But there were a solid 2 people down there running around that you could see now and then.
And when could I see any details? Like, were they adults? Were they kids?
They were adults. It's not necessarily people, I guess. Like, you were far enough away that if those were like hobgoblins, you couldn't necessarily tell.
Okay.
But they were adult-sized. And probably not like gnolls. Like, those would be more hunched over. Like, they were straight-backed, you know? So, it's either humans, orcs, or elves. But that's not gonna happen, so... Half-elf, I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe a hobgoblin. Something like that.
Yeah. Would orcs be a thing around here? I guess I probably wouldn't know.
Not really.
But...
No, you might be somewhat aware. Orcs in this area more so live down in the coals. That's over on the... if you go down to the Great Forests, like the Westwoods, you have the coals on the west side of the forest. The west side of Lake Gladys. Here.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Yeah, I'll show the audience as well. Down here are the coals. That is the nearest place where, like, there is a legion of orcs, as you would say. The orcs in this world are very militaristic and very, like, expansionist. And so they, where orc-infested areas are, like, very dominated by orcs. The more, like, roaming bands of troublemakers are more so hobgoblins. Hobgoblins are more like your road encounter of like 4 to 5 of them. Otherwise, they're pretty similar, but much smaller organizations.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily lore accurate, but it is how I have interpreted the creatures.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's not like your dwarves aren't exactly lore accurate either. So.
No, they're not. But I'm saying this in case one day someone watches this like, this motherfucker, hobgoblins are the most militaristically organized creatures. The book says so, and then get mad at me. You know, in like 2034 when someone finally watches this episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Perfect. And they get mad about 2nd edition lore. Anyway. What's more disappointing than your anime? I'm still in my head 4 weeks later.
4 weeks? That shit's been out for way longer.
No, like, I made the same joke last session of Irondice mode.
Okay.
Because I say anyway a lot, and then it's stuck in my head.
So yeah, I mean, same as usual, I guess. I try to find a decent place to sleep. Yeah. Probably not too close to the water.
Okay.
You know. Because I know what happened last time. This is nowhere near the same type of water place, but you know.
It's connected.
Is it?
This river is connected to that river.
To the one that the Nightwood Lake?
Yeah, if you look at the map, you can see that the river where you are now comes out down here in the south. So it connects to this river.
You mean... Yeah. Okay, yeah, but it's a very...
The encounter with the creature was like down here in the S of Chaldeus, right? That's where you got cursed.
But no, I meant last session when I was at the lake and then the water snake came at me.
Yeah, no, like it would have to go back down and then back up again like this, but yeah. I'm just saying that like if your theory last session was that this thing can see you through the water that connects to where its lair is, then this is just as connected as the lake is. In fact, it's closer.
Yeah, sure, I guess. That wasn't what I was thinking about now. I mainly just meant something coming out of the water and trying to
you just mean the water in general. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Well done. Yeah, you sleep. Sure, then. That's fine. Fuck my encounter.
Say that like it's my fault. Whatever happened or not happened.
It is your fault.
What do you want to gank me with a crocodile or something?
I had an encounter planned. It was cool. I'm not gonna tell you what it was.
I'm not gonna go into the river like when it's night almost.
I had such a cool encounter planned. Anyway, next day.
Nothing weird happened?
No, it's fine. You didn't actually roll a hostile encounter that day.
Okay. Actually, I think I'm gonna change my. I guess I need to spend a holy leaf on that, dry cast an invisibility to animals, and get another cure light wounds instead.
Okay, cool.
Because I think having extra medical is more emergency than having an extra stealth thing.
Makes sense to me.
So take this whole thing, but move this thing to. There. Yeah. So
sleeping is fine, no problem.
Yeah, progress.
And we can go back to the other music because encounter didn't happen. Cool.
Yeah. So in the morning, I'm going to try to look for traces of whatever people or people-like things I encountered. Like, do I see any trails? Or any
they seem to have
signs?
moved on. You can pretty easily find an abandoned campsite, right? Where these people seem to have lived for a day, maybe 2 days or something. They've left some food scraps behind. There's a bunch of like charred leaves in a corner on a little stump. They clearly have put some logs down in positions where they could sit on them for longer periods of times around a campfire. There's been like a little camp here of people, making do. But they seem to have left.
Can I get any sort of assessment of how many people there were based on this campsite?
Probably 2 or 3. Not that many.
Okay.
You saw 2 people swimming. If you think that was all of them, then yeah. But like, you could have a third person here. It wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, I mean, probably was a firekeeper or something if they had already set up the
potentially.
camp.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess again, like, are there any like trails around here, like walking trails of any sort that they might have headed towards?
Not quite.
Headed along.
Not necessarily. Like every here and there, you see like things that could be a trail, but some of them go circular, some of them go one way, or some of them go another way. They've clearly been here long enough that like they like trampled up the area a bit,
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna start heading like a bit alongside down the river, I guess.
Okay. Cool.
And yeah, try to keep an eye out for people.
Yeah, you're keeping an eye out for people. And why don't you give me a D10?
A D10? That sounds like a surprise.
Yes. Ooh.
Ooh, no.
Well, okay, maybe I get surprised too. I do. I rolled a 1 as well.
Oh my god.
Wait, let me find my encounter distance charts. Okay, let's roll encounter as well. 5.
So is this happening when I'm at the campsite?
No, probably when you start walking down the river, like you walk an hour and then something happens.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, this is an interesting encounter. You're maybe taking a break for a little bit, like just stretching a little bit, maybe taking a piss in the river or something. And then when you're doing this, you spot a little bit away a big old chicken.
It's a cockatoo. Oh my god, no.
And it is drinking water, and it looks up at you from like really far away, like you're maybe at 200 feet distance, and it just nods and keeps drinking water.
nods, as in like a sapient type of thing?
Maybe, like it's up to your interpretation. Like, maybe it was just nodding. Maybe that's just the movement of its head. It seems to recognize you in some way, and then continue to drink.
Well, I'm not gonna fuck with it, cause cockatoos are like. I mean, it could even be like cockatoos are like a type of basilisk in some mythology and shit. So, that thing could have like petrification for all I know. I mean, okay, maybe Riodon wouldn't know this, but regardless, I'm not gonna fuck with it.
Okay.
So, but I guess you said it's downriver.
Yeah, it's
right?
downriver from you.
In that case, I'm probably gonna chill for a bit and just keep an eye on it from a very safe distance, or as safe as I can. And just wait until it moves on, hopefully, before I continue down.
Yeah. It seems to not give a singular shit about you. Like, it seems to look at you every now and then just go about its business. It doesn't care.
That's fine. That's fine by me. I'm just not trying to. I'm respecting its space.
Yeah. And as you do respect its space, eventually, you stick around there for a bit because you're trying to wait it out. And after a bit, it sort of like jumps into a bush, and it nestles around for a little bit, and then two of them come out. And it seems to like look at you and then look at its friend and then look at you and then look at his friend and then go Wah! And then look at you and look at his friend. And its friend looks at you and goes Wah!
I mean, so wait, when you say ra, is it doing that towards me or towards his friend?
Hard to tell.
Okay, well,
they're like chickens.
In that case, I think I'm gonna start heading upriver again.
Okay.
Trying to put more distance between us because I don't know what they're planning.
Yeah, I think with
but
that,
I'm not gonna like.
I think with that and you taking distance from them, they eventually leave. It takes a little bit. It wastes some time. It makes your progress today a little bit lower, but they will eventually fuck off.
Okay, so this river, how wide is it?
At this point, not very, and also not very deep. You can just walk through it, no problem.
Yeah, I was thinking of going over to the other side of the river.
Yeah, you go over to the side of the river. The river is maybe like 12, 15 meters wide at this point. It gets wider and deeper as you go, but
it's the south/east side of the river.
Yeah, gotcha. Cool. You head over. You haven't seen the cockatrice for like maybe 15, 20 minutes, and you start walking again because they're probably gone.
Yeah.
Cool. That encounter, you can thank your insane charisma stat for.
Okay. I guess they.
You know how I roll encounter reactions every time? You have a stat for that?
Yeah.
And I know that I'm supposed to take a -1 to encounter stuff. They were one off from attacking you, thanks to your and just charging you from your thing. And instead, they rolled friendly. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
They were down to play.
Thank you, high charisma, druid.
They were down to be petted, and you didn't pet them. Made them sad, and they went.
Dude, you don't pet a wild animal, creature, whatever.
Hey, if you're a druid, maybe you can get away with it.
Or if you're a druid, you know that's a bad idea, so you don't do it.
Fair enough. I enjoyed it. I liked rolling friendly for once. I almost never roll friendly. It's so hard. I rolled a 5 on 2d10 with a 1 and a 4. And then I got to reduce it by 1, and I got to get into the friendly, and it was good. That was fun. Cool.
All right.
Well then, you continue down southeast, mostly south, and we get to the end of that day. Cool.
Yeah, so I guess... what movement speed am I moving at right now?
What movement speed?
Yeah, like how far am I traveling?
3. Oh no, at the river. You're traveling 6 at the river.
Okay, so I guess I get like...
You get like 5
all
today.
the way like over...
I'm gonna take
here.
a mile away from you because of the cockatrice encounter.
Yeah, I was thinking it should be a bit lower. Because,
Yeah.
Like, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess I did not see any people, I guess.
Nope, no people. But as you get lower, you do find like another spot where clearly they're traveling in the same direction as you. But you're behind them, so you find another abandoned spot where they've been.
Yeah, it could be. You mean that it's probably the same people, like it's the same type of camp or something?
Yeah, seems like it. You find some of the same paraphernalia. Especially these leaves.
All right.
You keep finding these leaves all around here. Burnt.
All right. Oh, they're probably using Path Without a Trace then or something, maybe.
Possible.
Let's see. Material. Sprig of pine or evergreen, which is burnt to ashes. Maybe not. Maybe not. Who knows? Not really leaves that use that. But okay. Yeah, I try to find the campsite or sleep site rather.
Okay.
As
cool.
per usual.
Well done.
By the way, as I've been moving down this river, have I been able to see any like fish and stuff in the river?
Not much. It's
Okay.
like sometimes you've seen like very like minnows, you know, definitely, but you haven't seen splashing of like salmon or anything like that. Mountain rivers are usually pretty dead.
Yeah.
It's also a very rocky river still at this point, you know, like you can see like what's it? How would you say it? You can see like the individual stones. It's pretty clear water, very shallow.
Yeah.
Maybe you should get further down.
Got
Maybe
it.
more life.
Got it.
Got it. Cool. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Let me look something up. Page 270. Wow. Difficult. That is not the page. What? Does this have the wrong page number listed? Oh, page 27. Never mind. I read it wrong. There we go. That's the list.
How can you read it wrong? Reddit is never wrong.
I hate that we currently live in a world where, like, I can't even make the joke that Reddit is the dumbest source of text on the internet because fucking AI exists now. Oh, man.
Reddit is like fucking peer-reviewed science.
Yeah, right?
In comparison to
Literally,
a bunch of other things.
The best way to learn anything on the internet right now is to type your question and then type Reddit. And you'll find, like, an actual opinion from someone who knows something about it. It's crazy. I hate that the world has gone into this. What used to be slop, man.
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the things that is kind of nice about Reddit, though. It's like there's a lot of... It's easy to feel like have like hyper niche forums.
Yeah. I will say, though, that whenever you're on them, I feel like it's a 50-50 gamble between, like, someone who's like, yes, I am an expert in this field, and someone who goes like, I'm as an expert in this field, which I have definitely been awesome at my whole life. I can tell you that.
I mean, sure, you're not gonna. You shouldn't base your worldview on what people say on Reddit.
It's just so obvious to tell them apart, which is so funny. But there are quite a lot of people who really know their shit on Reddit, so that's cool. I just hate the idea of like, let's Google for 6 weeks what toothbrush is the best before I buy one. That to me is like peak Reddit behavior. Go to r/toothbrush.
Back to D&D.
Yeah. I'm talking while I'm looking for lists. Don't worry about it. I am actually doing my job.
Okay. Am I sleeping through the night, or am I?
You rolled a night encounter. That's why I'm looking things up.
Okay.
Yeah. They don't happen too often, but they do happen. It's gonna happen in the early night.
Is it gonna be after I fall asleep or before I fall asleep?
Let's roll for that. Give me a... I'm trying to decide if it's the failed or the succeeded con check here. Let's say if you fail the con check, it's when you're awake. Because good con means good sleep.
Okay.
Because you're not like trying to stay awake, you know?
Yeah.
That's a pass. You're gonna be sleeping.
I pass it.
Yeah. Oh, this is a little bit too gentle. Let's do like this instead.
What kind of sleeping place did I manage to find?
I imagine that you're like between a tree and a rock, a little bit away from the river, trying to like cover your vision from different angles, you know.
Yeah, that sounds like a decent place, a place that where Riodon would
I think that you get woken up by a hooing.
Like an owl?
Yeah, but it's loud.
Like a bear?
No. Owlbears don't go hoo. They still go rah! Or something like that. You know?
Okay.
They're fucking abominations of magic. They don't sound comforting. But you get woken up by a whoo! And you look up. And on top of this rock that you're sleeping behind, you see an owl the size of like a person.
Oh.
That is looking down at you, crooking its head to the side.
Well, I mean, as soon as I see that, as soon as possible, I will grab my spear and like get up into a semi-standing position and grab my shield as well if I may be able to.
Woo! Give me a wisdom check here.
Okay. Passes.
That
11.
passes. Don't you have like a proficiency for this as well? Yeah, you have local history as well. With that past wisdom check.
Is it local for this environment?
No, but I imagine that when you have local history as a druid, I'm sort of like allowing that as like a little bit of druid lore knowledge. You know, what kind of things would druids teach you? It basically shows that you paid attention when elders spoke in the druid world. Even though you weren't very religious, you learned about like the forest and stuff, right? And these creatures, giant owls, they live both here and in the forest. They're not very common. They're actually quite rare. It was a pretty extreme encounter roll that happened. And giant owls are sort of revered by your people as not just animals, but like almost like representatives of the gods of nature in many ways. They're seen as, even by the people of society in their temples, giant owls are connected to the gods in many ways, where some even argue that they might be celestial creatures, even though others disagree. And they're not known to attack people. They eat rodents and cats and stuff and animals. They generally have very amicable relationships with people. And with this kind of background knowledge, because I'm not prescribing what Riodon feels here, I'm telling you what you know, how other people feel. So how do you feel about such a creature?
I think in that case, I mean, he is Riodon for as like of a bit of a dick he is. He's probably not like, he's not immune to like, I don't want to call it indoctrination, but you know, that type of thing. So he probably does have a when he like, he's probably like his like reaction where he like grabs his spear, gets up, grabs the shield, is mostly just like a, you know, an instinct on seeing something appear before him.
Yeah.
But I think when he sees what it is, he's still gonna be a bit on guard, but he's probably gonna be a bit more relaxed. And not like, he's not gonna try to like threaten it or anything. He's gonna more kind of like observe it.
Gotcha. The giant owl looks intently into Riodon's eyes. Then it looks up at the moon a little bit. And looks back down to you. And it looks to the river. And then it looks to you. And then it looks to Valus. The direction of Valus that you know, like that's kind of where Valus is.
Yeah.
And then
I do like when it like turns its head, I do in like any direction. I do also like briefly glance in that direction too.
Yeah.
Just to see like, so it's not looking at anything.
Yep.
In particular or anything like that.
Yeah. The moon, the river, and the direction of Valus is where it's looking. And then it just stares at you, cocking its head, turning it a little bit too much for comfort.
I like Riodon will like what's it called, like do like this with his eyes for a bit. What's it called?
Squint.
Whatever. Squint a bit at that and like, are you trying to commentate on what I'm trying to do here?
The owl stretches out its wings widely and gives a whoo, and then soundlessly flaps them until it lifts off a little bit and starts flying in circles around you.
Like above the tree, or yeah. I mean, I'm looking at it as it's doing this, I guess. Tracking it with my eyes or whatever.
Yeah, it's large. It casts an enormous shadow over the ground where it circles. The shadow, the most noticeable thing about it, as its own shape disappears against the night sky, and its flying is completely soundless. And eventually, it just flies away.
Alright, well, I will probably be awake for a bit after that encounter and try to, you know, yeah, I mean, just try to calm down a bit again, double check so there's nothing else hanging around, and then try to go back to sleep.
Okay. Cool. Does this mean anything to Riodon?
I mean, as he said out loud, like the fact that he was looking towards Valus definitely seemed like, if it truly is like intelligent enough for that, then it seemed like it was trying to say something regarding what Riodon's whole mission is. Self-imposed mission.
Yeah. Let's do let's do one intelligence check here. There's something that I might be able to give you a little bit of a clue on mechanically, because it's related to my lore. Yeah.
3.
When it comes to the moon is of course a very symbolic thing in my setting. And the two main things that the moon is connected to is water and death. Those are the main symbols that it has. It is often believed that when you die, your soul goes to the moon.
Okay. In that case, it might be saying something that... It might actually be telling him that something happened. Either it's something related to Riodon's quest, or that something has happened in Valles. That might be... Did the ants do the thing? Who knows? But that is actually intriguing in that case. So Riodon will probably want to go back to Valles and check it out from like probably the same vantage point where he encountered a group of people.
There was a half moon tonight, almost exactly, if that matters to you. Currently
I don't
shrinking.
know. Does that have any connection to the symbolism?
Not necessarily. I just wanted to check on it because I realized I did a whole moon thing, and I wanted to check what the face of the moon was because I do actually keep track of it, which I still find funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's such an easy thing to keep track of that I can't help myself.
Yeah. Sure. So yeah, I think probably in that case, yeah. I guess the only thing then that changes is I'm going back. I'm gonna travel up river again. And like it doesn't really matter. I wasn't like heading towards any particular destination anyways.
Oh, yeah.
I'm mostly just looking around this general area for people. So.
Giant owl. Okay. Cool. Well then, morning comes. Do you wanna fuck around with your spells? I assume not.
No, I haven't used any.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo, and you start traveling back again in the direction of Valles.
Yeah.
As you wake up in the morning, and you travel back, you quite early on in the morning pass through this most recent camp that you had already walked through once, right? Where these beavers had been. And one thing you notice is that in the pile where the burnt leaves are, there are some small rodents that seemingly have like been knocked out. Like they are lying unconscious around those leaves.
Okay, and they weren't there before?
They weren't there before, no.
In that case, I want to go up. I want to go near and check on the rodents to see if they're dead or if they're like just unconscious.
They're definitely unconscious. Or are they even unconscious? They're like, they seem to be some form of like drooling with their eyes rolling, like they're in some kind of like spasmic trance. And there's a very distinct smell around here. When you get close, you notice it.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I would like to smell.
Yeah. There's a very distinct smell. You can try to give me an in check at like -4. That is a...
That one?
Yes, that is a nuanced success. That is like a half success. Because nat ones always succeed, but they're always with a twist. Okay, I think I know what the twist is. I think that you're smelling around here, right? Give me a con check.
I figured.
That's looks like a fail to me.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, I think you start to figure out what this is as the world starts waggling a bit in front of you. You see these heat waves twisting the trees in front of you, and it gets a little bit harder to stay on your feet. You effectively have penalties to any attack roll and any kind of skill check for a while. I will not tell you how long this lasts.
Okay. Yeah.
Riodon is high.
Yeah. So I guess, is this something I would have encountered before in my life?
You've probably seen like the druids and mystics use different kinds of things to like speak with the gods or whatever, right? Like that's definitely a part of druid culture, but you probably haven't used it yourself as a warden.
Yeah. So it's just Mariana or something, I guess. I don't know.
It's something. Who knows?
Who knows?
Has Wada sat down and made a comprehensive fantasy drug chart? Probably not. But who knows? Maybe I have. Maybe I'm just improvising. Maybe this is all by the math. You've no idea.
So basically, I guess I will try to go away to far away from this battle.
Yeah.
And kind of just sit down for a bit and drink water.
Yep. You drink water.
Try to get it out of my system, I guess.
Yeah.
Luckily
for you, today's encounter check is kind and non-existent.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm gonna try to be as attentive as I can, but I don't know if Fiona can be attentive right now.
Yeah. It's not like you're gonna have a massive hit. You just smelled it for a bit, you know. It waggles you around for like 10 minutes, and you slowly catch your breath again, and everything's normal. And there was no encounter check today, so I'm not gonna be an ass and make it happen right now. Even though if I had an encounter check, I would have totally. That would have been awesome. I would have sent the fucking book at you, but I rolled too high. Unfortunate. I am a slave to the dice.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked.
You know, at the very least, no player can ever fucking get it in their head that I'm cheating. The amount that the dice fuck me. And I just go, God damn it. This would have been perfect, but no.
I don't think you're rigging the die.
If I'm fudging dice to fuck over my players in Irondice mode, I am doing the worst job of it.
Yeah, I mean, the whole point of Irondice is to not do that. So I would hope you aren't doing that.
Yep, exactly. That is the whole point. It's just funny how fun it would be to run an encounter right now, and I don't get to do it because it's Irondice mode. If this is like my,
it would be funny.
If this is my IRL table game where we're playing 5e, I'm sending the book at them right now without rolling anything. I'm just making up reasons. Alright, cool. Well done. You continue walking. I'll just dock a mile from your travel again. You can move 5 miles. Perfect. And we sleep again, right?
Yeah, evening, so.
Okay,
remove another ration. I have 5 days left.
I'm just doing some other location generation right now.
Yeah.
Like what's going on elsewhere.
What's going on?
That is a very successful roll for them. Okay.
Okay, off-screen shenanigans are happening for the sake of world consistency.
Yes. Off-screen shenanigans need to happen because you are about to look at Valus again, so I need to actually know what's going on there.
Yeah.
I knew a little bit, but I need to know more. What was brother's name again? Right, that's
It
what
would be really funny if they like killed some ants and the ants do what ants usually do in real life and they release a bunch of like pheromones that like I'm in trouble, help, there are enemies here, and all the other ants came rushing in. That would have been funny.
I'll say this, in order to prepare for this story arc, I did rewatch several videos of Ants Canada.
That is very good research.
Yes. I had an Ants Canada face like 4 years ago.
Yeah, I did have an Canada phase 2 at some point. I don't remember when it was.
It was before he moved.
It is an entertaining song.
It was in his old house.
Yeah, same. I think it was like at the same time for us because you were
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about like the Fire Nation and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah. The old clans.
Yeah. The Titans.
There we go. And then I got one more day to generate. That's the day when you're high. That is less successful. Let's test this as well. That's also less successful. Okay, okay.
Sounds good to me. Unless you're rolling for the ants or something. And I have no idea if this is actually is involving the ants or not. It could be something completely different. I just like the ants. The ants may very well have given up after the fire thing. But who knows, you know?
Okay. You travel, and this day you can once again get up to like a peak, which means that you can get some vision of the area.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
like
that's-
up here or something.
Okay, that's your encounter check.
If I go like straight north, is there like a peak here that I can get a view of Valus?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. You look down over Valus. This, honestly,
It's probably like afternoon at this point.
yeah, probably something like that. You look down on Valus. This, honestly, very interestingly designed village that I'm very happy with. I think Valus is so cool as a little society. But you look down. And I think what you're seeing is that there seems to be some kind of celebration going on in the center of town. And there seem to be some people who are like being paraded around. They're sort of like in this like flat area in the middle where clearly like not a lot of people live because it's mostly like a road that just goes through town. But like now they're all kind of gathered down in that road area in the middle. That's usually is pretty abandoned. And there's just a lot of people there. There seems to be like a little platform temporarily built that like some important people are sitting on, and yeah, they're having a merry old time down there.
You said people are parading around? Like,
Yeah, there seem to be some people who are like,
Mm-hmm.
there seem to be some people who are like walking around and everyone's like cheering them on, and then some other people are watching from this important people platform.
Okay. How far away am I from this whole thing when I'm at this peak?
You're probably like a mile or two away, but you have a really good view, so you can like look down the village. Like, it's basically like looking down at the town when you're like in the beginning of an airplane flight, you know? Like, you're seeing dots of people, but that's why I'm being very non-specific with my description. You're looking at them like they're the ants, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so I guess I want to like get a view. I want to look when I'm at here, anyways. I want to look at like the part where there was like a burning wall of fire before.
Yeah.
How is that part of like
even from
right
this
now?
far away, you can see the clear signs of a massive fire on the north side of town. It is not burning anymore, but like there has been a massive fire, and there are massive swaths of black areas, including some buildings have been burnt.
All right. When I see that, I'll basically like just like not bad, like that type of reaction.
And I think the last thing you see is that there's a lot of wagons here now, as if like a whole bunch of people have traveled to Valles in like these carts and these like caravan wagons with horses pulling them, and they're all sort of like stacked in like a little area that's in this like middle road area, and it seems like some people are like sort of living there, like it's some kind of refugee camp-ish.
Okay, yeah. So when looking at this crowd, I assume maybe I don't see enough details, but like, do I see like any like is it like more militant than usual? Like, are these people that have like, do I see, are they like, does it look like there are more weapons around, or like people
Around
in armor,
the
things like that?
around the like important people platform, there is like an entire ring of like armed people, but otherwise not necessarily.
Okay, and these armed people, do they look like, are they more armored than the guards I saw when I was in the town, or are they like,
Yeah, but
do
not
they just
much.
look like the town guards?
Like, armor is expensive, and even most professional soldiers don't have that good armor, right? So like maybe
Yeah,
like
sure.
one of them has like a half plate situation going on, but otherwise they look like city guard types who have some combination of like just, you know, mostly, what's it called when it's just padded? It's like
A Gambeston?
yeah,
mean?
they're mostly wearing Gambesson type armor, most of them.
Or do you mean the like Brigandine?
Maybe some of them have that, but most of them are just in Gambesson.
Yeah. Yeah, alright. Yeah, basically what I'm just trying to assess here is like all these cars and things, were they like people that came in from maybe Kagium or something to help
no,
them
those
deal with
people
the problem,
down by the
or-
caravan place don't look armed. They really don't.
No. Yeah. So they look like, and you said the caravan, was that like tied to the, you said like refugee camp looking thing, or
Yeah,
was it
they've sort of like just parked all of these like traveling wagons in this one area that's a little bit off to the side from the main road, because they can't really get their wagons up the like, you know, inclines of Valles. It's difficult to. So they're all sort of camped at like the bottom of this pass-through way, right? And so they almost blocked the road, but like they've left a little bit of an opening where you can go through. And sort of all of these like travel wagons together have formed this little like almost tent village, but it's more like a wagon village where a bunch of people seem to live.
Yeah. Got it. It is. I got the idea. Like, if there's a lot of people in tents and stuff, tents are pretty flammable.
Oh, you.
But no,
Oh,
I'm not
you,
gonna try that.
Riodon. You can't burn people. That's evil.
I wonder what alignment this character is. No, but it'd be too stupid, unfortunately. Try to sneak into the city to commit arson right now.
Oh, you. Well, what do you do?
Yeah, I mean, I observed the festivities for a while, but
Sure, give me a perception
if
check.
it's mainly just okay. No,
Don't worry about
bad,
it.
18.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do that for a little bit, and then I head down the hill again
Okay.
and try to plan out where to sleep tonight.
Okay, cool. Sure. You start planning out where to sleep tonight. Give me a wisdom check.
Nope, that's one above.
That's a fail, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You do find a place to sleep. And don't worry about what the wisdom check meant.
Sure. What kind of place to sleep do I find?
What kind of place are you looking for? Describe it yourself.
I mean, it's the usual, right? Some kind of place where I'm a bit covered up. Like my preferred place is like somewhere where I have like foliage just cover that completely. But
yeah. You fall asleep. But after a bit, you wake up. Surrounding you are 4 people.
I think human people.
Yes.
What's the visibility right now? Like, you said it's like half moon.
Yeah. And it's getting darker since then, so it's like 4 days past half moon. It's not great. But these 4 people all have a torch.
Alright.
You got one in each direction. One of them
and
is a man wearing chainmail. He's a large, hefty, older guy with a great sword that he's already drawn. He's holding the torch in his armpit, gripping the sword with both hands. Probably can't fight that way, but it will make do for now.
Yeah.
On one side, there is another person who is in some kind of clear fighting position or outfit. They're wielding a spear. They got gambeson. Look a little bit greener, but clearly equipped for purpose. Opposite the well-armored greatsword wielder is some kind of person who looks like they're used to being outdoors. On their arm is a falcon. They got some kind of saber on their side.
This could be. I guess the lighting is not that great, but like the falcon person especially. Was that one of the people I saw at the at the farms?
All of them are.
It is. Yeah.
This is the
All
people
of them
from
are.
the farms.
Okay.
On the other side is a seemingly not very armed at all guy. He's standing opposite the person in the gambeson, and he's just. Oh yeah, all of these are dudes, by the way. I rolled low on these, so they're all men.
Yeah.
These dudes are just chilling around, standing there, holding a torch each. One of them has a falcon, and the guy with the greatsword, who's got the torch in his armpit, has been yelling, "Wake up, scoundrel! Rise!"
So when that happens, do I have time/opportunity to grab my spear and or shield?
They're all giving you like a 60 feet berth in each direction.
Oh,
yeah.
Really?
They're clearly respecting you, you know, and what you might be capable of. And as you wake up, as you start to like shake around, you hear something like, "Rise, scoundrel!" And he goes, "I think he's heard you now. I think he's waking up." One of the other ones says, Excellent. I am Captain Hemdorcus of Cagium. I come to drive you out these lands, or see your head on a spike if you choose to remain. Identify yourself.
Okay, so the person who didn't seem well armed at all, you said. Can I see? Do I see any any elements of his outfit or anything?
Yeah, he seems to be just in a shirt and pants. He has like some kind of weapon on his side, but maybe it's a dagger at best, maybe a short sword.
Okay, yeah, because I'm assuming that's the mage of some kind.
Potentially. He's not wearing a big hat. He doesn't have a beard, nor a staff. Is he really a Wada mage? Doesn't Wada do stereotypical characters? Who knows?
Who knows? And you said, wait, how spread out are they right now?
It's like you in the middle, and then 60 foot, 60 foot, 60 foot, 60 foot.
Okay. Yeah. And who is in what direction?
You got the greatsword leader guy to the west. Then you got like quite well armed in a gambeson to the north towards Vallis. You got like guy in a regular shirt, pants, and maybe a short sword, maybe a dagger down to the south. And you got a guy with a falcon to the east.
Okay.
Speak,
yeah,
scoundrel.
Let me check for a sec. Yeah. So I start speaking, and what I speak is actually wait, just 60 yards.
I said 60 feet.
yards. Oh, 60. Oh, 60 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
okay,
60 yards is
okay.
180 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Feet, yards. Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Then I do start speaking, and what I am speaking is the incantation for heat metal.
In that case, we need an initiative roll.
Yeah. For sure. Cause I don't think I'm getting out of this without fighting.
Okay. Well done. Not a fan of how that
Cast
works
time
out.
is the modifier, is the thing I plus, right?
Yes, cast time is what you plus.
Yeah.
Spells are pretty fast.
Yeah. 10 in total.
Okay. Wait, I'm just gonna make up a
And I'm-
initiative thing here.
Yeah. And I'm casting it on his chainmail. By the way.
Yep. Captain Hemdorcus is cool, and you're not answering his questions. You're not speaking to him like a man. How dare you?
Let's see if my level 4 can get me out of this alive, or if these guys are also high level. I am assuming they're not level 1.
Riodon. And what was your initiative?
10.
10. Okay, let me start
So
rolling
it's
theirs.
an acceptable roll for the cast time. But if I get attacked, I get interrupted, right? That's how it works.
Yes. Well, if you get
Yeah,
hit.
so that's yeah, okay. So that's this might backfire
Yep.
very well. So there's 4 people.
How do I calculate the initiative of sacking a falcon at you?
I don't know.
I feel like it's the initiative of a general action plus the initiative of the falcon's attack, right? Like it has to be both of those.
I could see that.
Let me look up the bird page. Falcons
the spell gets
attack.
interrupted if or the spell slots get consumed, right? If the spell is interrupted.
Basically, if I roll an attack roll against you, yes, they get consumed if there is an interrupted. The way that interruption works is that if I attack you with less than 10 to hit, it doesn't interrupt you. But even if it doesn't damage you, if I roll higher than 10, that interrupts you because you have to either dodge or block it or do something.
Okay.
Does that change your mind?
I mean, even if it, because I have 14 AC from just armor. Like, is it still just 10 or more?
Yes, because let's say that I go up with a sword and I stab you in the armor. Even if that doesn't do any damage, that is enough to like shake you a bit, you know?
Okay. Actually, okay, wait. You said they were how many feet were they?
60 feet away from you.
60 feet. Okay. In that case, and how much movement do I have again?
You have 120 feet if you don't do anything else.
Okay, so I could run up to one of them and attack, like just barely.
Yes, if you want to attack with a spear, you can exactly make it to one of them.
Yeah. In that case, actually, I'm instead of casting heat metal, I'm going to try to bum rush the guy to the south. That is like the doesn't seem to be very well armed.
Yeah,
That's the direction I want to flee in, anyways.
Okay, cool.
So do I reroll my initiative?
Just add one to your initiative.
Yeah. Okay. My spear attack is.
So that makes it an 11.
Yes. Yeah. 11.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think I'm getting off a heat metal right now. Actually, it's very low odds.
Yeah. So the Falcon.
Like I roll a 5 like decently well on the initiative, but even then, like I need to beat 4 people in initiative.
The Falcon has +1 to initiative, and sacking it has plus that. So I think sacking the Falcon comes out to 2 + 4 + what I rolled, which is 6 + what I rolled, which is 8. And then this person rolls poorly, and this person has an insane initiative roll, so that's gonna be like that. Okay, cool. Excellent. Well done. Your idea is to rush down to the least, geared out person and just attack them with your spear. No talking, no nothing.
Yeah, I feel like that might be bait in some way, but it's also just like the most logical thing for me, and maybe they're anticipating that. Who knows? But
yeah,
that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Well done. You don't go first. The Falconeer goes first, and he sends this Falcon in your general direction to attack you. And that is going to be a D20 to hit. Wait, did the Falcon have a plus to hit? I don't think it did, right? What was the Falcon's FACO? FACO. Oh, it does. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It attacks with +0. Yep, that is a 19 to hit.
My ace. Do I get shield AC for this, or is it
probably not?
Is it like flanking me?
Probably no AC. Probably no shield because it's coming at you from behind. When you're running in a different direction.
Yeah. Then my AC is 14.
Actually, if I'm thinking about it, are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed, right? Yeah.
Okay, so if you're facing south.
So it is on the. It's coming from the shield.
Yeah, it's
side,
coming from the shield side. Yeah, I think I can give you shield AC.
Okay. Yeah, then it's not a crit then.
That's not a crit. Okay, cool. I will just roll the damage then. Damage from a Falcon is 1d4. I didn't really expect much more than that, so that's fine. That is 2 damage as it pecks you in the neck.
Yeah.
Cool. It then goes to the turn of the guy you're charging. What does he do as he sees you charging down? I rolled him with his weapon. I think he just readies up to you know, hold ground and attack you when you get into melee range with him. Drawing his short sword. And then you're gonna get there. He's gonna attack you as you get close and not move.
Yeah, so it's my turn after
Oh wait,
him.
are you mechanically charging, by the way? He doesn't have a spear, so he can't set to receive charge.
Yeah, I guess maybe I am. What was the mechanics for that
+2 to attack, -1 to AC.
I mean, yeah, I am like in universe trying to bum rush him, so I guess it makes sense. Sure.
Okay, cool. I like that I accidentally rolled the last attack with the observer instead of me. Observer is attacking.
Oh yeah.
Well then, here comes.
Oh boy.
Here comes the attack roll for guy with short sword. This is rolled at +0 as well.
That does not hit.
Not hit. Okay, then it's your attack at +2.
Yeah, so it's +4 in total, because I already have +2. +4. Come on. Natural 20.
Give me damage.
Yeah, that's so 2d6, right?
Yeah, you know what's really funny? You roll 2d6. I also roll 2d6 right now.
For what?
For his health.
Oh, for his HP. Okay.
I rolled better.
Oh, that's low. It's free damage. Only 3.
Yes.
Damn, that was shitty.
Yes, he lives. Cool. I get to reduce his health to that. Do you have any? You don't have a second attack, right? Yeah, you do.
No, I don't think I don't see any reason why I would have.
No, unless you didn't use your weapon proficiency, right?
What's my weapon proficiency?
You had like an extra weapon proficiency point that was hovering. Never.
Oh
used
yeah,
it, right?
that's true. No, I haven't used it.
Alright, cool. Yeah. Great.
But can I use that for something relevant?
Well, not in the middle of combat, but you could have taken. You could have taken spear expertise, which is like half spear specialization because you're not a fighter, so you can't specialize. Spear expertise, I think, would have given you an extra attack every other round at the end of combat, at the end of fighting.
Okay, interesting. Well, we'll have to look into that later if I survive this.
Yeah. Well then, it is now. So he is encumbered, so he can't get to you and attack this turn, and that guy is really far away, so he can't really make it either. Yeah, the two guys who have like more proper weapons, the greatsword guy and the spear guy, they are both closing in on you, and they're going to both end their turn about 20 foot away from you. But they can't make it further than that, as they are currently, moving towards you to attack. They'll get you next turn unless you just run.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to finish this guy off, and if he does go down, then I will try to keep running.
Okay. Basically, what the vibe you're getting is that guy with the spear is the same speed as you. Guy with the greatsword is slower than you.
In terms of movement speed, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, another question. Do you have your bag on?
No, I left that.
Yeah, I think that
I only grabbed my spear and shield.
Yeah, so. I think it's surrendered in this situation.
Yeah.
Well then, let's roll initiative.
Yeah. Yeah. So I spear attack again. It's +6. Annoying losing the backpack, but I don't have anything like giga valuable.
Yep.
In it. Water skin, bedroll, flint and steel, mess kit, hemp rope, rations. Okay, I rolled 8. That's pretty decent.
Yep. You beat everyone in initiative except the guy you're attacking. He was faster than you.
Okay.
So he's gonna roll another attack with the short sword. He's definitely the least combat proficient here.
Yeah, that doesn't.
That does not hit. Yep, your turn.
Alright, +2 to attack. I'm not charging anymore. Ah, 8.
8 to hit. That does not hit. Or do you run after that, or do you hold your ground and keep fighting him? Because they're gonna get you now.
Yeah, I think I try to keep running, and
Okay.
I guess like my last. If does it count? Does it take movement if I like on my last bit of movement I turn around and like so I have my shield against them when they catch up to me?
I think that's fine. That's perfectly okay by me.
Okay. Yeah.
You'll
so
still get
I'm gonna
opportunity
try to
attack by
keep
the
running.
one guy though.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's gonna be... He's going to have opportunity attack bonuses. So he's going to be attacking at a +2. And you're not gonna get shield for this attack. So +2 against your AC 14.
Yeah.
Still not a hit.
Oof. So close to the 18 there.
Yeah.
In the animation.
Cool. Well, the Falcon definitely catches up with you mid-fight. Like, that thing can keep fighting you. So here comes the Falcon attack. This one probably is now against AC 14, I think. Not good enough.
Doesn't matter.
And then you turn around, and they can both get into melee with you, but they can't attack you.
Yeah.
Actually, the one guy can, I think. Yeah, because he gets extra attacks at the end of the round. Yeah.
Who is the one guy?
The guy with the greatsword. He can use his full movement, you know, without attacking. Oh wait, no. Does he get the extra attacks at the end of the round if he doesn't attack during that round? That seems weird to me. I don't think he does that.
Isn't the extra attacks like a no move action?
No, so like...
Or is that just with the bow?
That's just with the bow. Only the bow loses attacks when moving.
Okay.
Let me look up how many attacks. Combat. Movement and melee. Basic movement is getting closer to combat, i.e. moving close enough to attack an enemy. This is neither a blind rush nor a casual stroll. Instead, the character approaches quickly but with caution. When closer for combat, a character can move up to half its allowed distance and still make a melee attack. But where is the rules for extra attacking? It is this weird thing where, like, in 2nd edition, all of the extra attacks happen after the initiative is done. Healing, poison. Yeah, I got way away from it. Yes, you only get your extra attacks if you did your normal attack during that turn. If you're not attacking, you're not attacking. So,
Okay.
he cannot get to attack you even if he catches up. But they are now both in melee distance with you. The guy who you've damaged has not followed. He has stayed behind.
Okay.
And we roll into initiative.
Feels pretty magey. If I try to keep running, I will get opportunity attacked. The one guy will catch up to me, but not the plate guy or the chainmail guy. The Falcon is obviously keeping up with it too.
By the way, this fucking chainmail greatsword guy has rolled perfect initiative every single round. And it's just not been good enough. Because he has a plus 10 to initiative. He keeps going at 11, and it keeps not being good enough.
If opportunity attacks, I don't get to use my shield AC, right? At all?
No, because if they opportunity attack you, that means that you've run away without being careful, so you turn your back to them. So you don't get your shield, and they get +2 to attack.
Yeah. And if I do disengage, then they can still catch up to me and attack.
Yes, but then they don't get the +2, and you don't get the... You do get your shield.
Yeah.
But you only get a third movement.
Oh yeah, third move. Yeah, that's true. Does the Falcon opportunity attack me too?
I have not been doing it because I imagine the Falcon is always like, it's basically like doing this, swooping down, and pecking at you when it can.
Yeah.
Tough spot.
It is a tough spot. So the guy with one of them has a spear, right? You said.
Yeah.
Does he only have a spear?
Yep. No shield. He's got Gambison and a spear.
Okay. Hmm.
Bad luck on a crit roll, man.
Yeah, I was unfortunate I didn't get to finish that guy off, but I'm thinking like, cause if I like to try to keep dashing, the spear guy will keep up with me, and it's as well with the Falcon, obviously.
Yep.
And he's gonna just like keep getting opportunity attacks from me if I keep running. So I think the greatsword is so scary.
It is. If it hits you, it's gonna hurt. Like, he looks old and experienced, you know? Like, he might have strength debuffs at this point of his life, but he's likely to be a higher level. Captain Hemdorkas. First of his people.
Yeah.
A man of honor and purity.
I'm gonna try to run away. Full movement.
Full movement. Yeah, that probably means that the greatsword guy is not gonna catch up to you, but he will get this attack. I think this is the correct choice, by the way. But, like, mathematically.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 9.
9. That's not great.
You go at you tie initiative with the guy with the spear, which I think is bad for him. Okay, no, actually, it's good for him because he technically, if he beats your initiative, he can both attack and then opportunity attack, right? And I'm trying to decide if he gets that off or not.
What about the other ones?
They're just getting opportunity attacks, and the Falcon can follow you, of course. Because you beat.
Yeah, but no. I mean, the other ones are. I mean, the ranger guy, whatever, and the maybe mage. What I mean.
They're not joining the melee.
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, like in initiative.
Oh yeah, you beat them in initiative.
Okay.
I'm thinking about the fighter with the spear. So, turn happens at the same time. Let's just luck check it, man. If I roll even, he gets to attack you twice. If I roll odd, he only gets the opportunity attack.
Okay.
Even, he gets attack. Okay, cool. So he attacks at +1. This is against your shield, so...
Yeah.
That's not good enough. Cool.
Dice gods are kind to me right now.
They are, but here come the opportunity attacks, so... in order of dramatic importance, first comes the +3 for the +2 for back attack against your AC 14 with the spear. That is a 14.
That is on the That is on the.
Yeah.
Damn.
That hits you. So that is D6 damage for 5.
Oof. Ouch.
And then, Mr. Captain Hamdorkas. So, with the +2 from back attack, he has +11 to hit.
That's gonna hit me. Oh, that's gonna crit me, maybe even.
That is a 27 to hit. That is a crit.
Oof.
Fighters...
I might be dead here.
So, here's the thing. Fighters get strong very quickly. Fighters are crazy.
Yeah. I have 13 HP, but I might be dead here.
You have 13 HP?
Yeah.
You die to the average damage roll.
Right, yep.
Let's roll it. I'm rolling 2d10 plus 3.
Riodon, you were a fun character to play.
We'll see. GG.
He dead.
He cuts you in half. Well, I guess we won't get to deal with that those proficiency slots.
Nope. We won't.
I don't know, man. This encounter is I feel a little bit iffy about it, but I feel like I set it up really understandably. I had foreshadowed these characters. I'd shown you the Falcon.
Yeah, I assume when I was just looking at the festival, I got spotted by someone.
Yeah, by the Falcon. It was scouting for you.
Yeah.
And I gave you a perception check and you failed it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. No. GG.
Yeah. It be how it be.
It be how it be. That was a 9-session run to level 4. That was still pretty hype. Do you want to do character creation
It happened
tonight?
when I was wearing the Badger shirt.
The people's murderous DM. Do you want to do character creation tonight? Or do you want to do it start on next session?
I think start on next session. I mean, we've been going for almost 3 hours already, so I guess we didn't start.
Yeah, recording is 2 hours 17 right now.
Yeah.
The benefit of doing character creation is that I get to plan a little bit more.
Sure. Yeah, I guess we can start on it.
Yeah. I'll still cut the recording though. Any final words about Riodon?
It was interesting playing an evil character, and it was fun doing a lot of scouting around, I guess, and a lot of like survival stuff. That was fun.
It was.
I will say though, like about playing an evil character, as I said, it was fun to an extent, but it was also a little bit especially because of the way I play. Obviously, you can play an evil character differently, but because of the way I chose to play, there was very little social stuff, which is like, I think it was fun for this character specifically to not have a lot of social stuff because we got to do other stuff. But it's also fun to do social stuff.
Yeah, it is. I feel like next time we play an evil character, we play in a city or something. We play like a social evil character.
Probably, yeah. That's
just
probably
to get
better.
some variety.
But I don't think I want to play an evil character as the next one.
That's fine. Well done. Yeah, you should finish the sentence if you want to.
Yeah, now I was just gonna. It's gonna feel a little bit good to have morals again, maybe.
Excellent. Well then, never fake gameplay, never reroll. Irondice mode. We're out.